So, what is gang stalking? Or community stalking? Well, gang stalking is basically COINTELPRO on another level. I know we feel as though we came very far as human beings, and we have civil rights and stuff like that we fought for, but a lot has been changed. And for the most part, we know that we got out of physical slavery, but the thing of today now is mental slavery. I know, and it became more covert, and the main people is in charge of are known for doing things covert is the three-letter agency, and different agencies like that. You wouldn't believe me, and I wouldn't probably believe it either. But I think you should do your research. Uh, it's a lot of people out here perpetrating. A lot of our elders are involved literally with stalking people all day and helping white supremacists keep the influence in the world. Yes, a lot of minorities, a lot of black people are involved with this. The same way a lot of black people were involved with slavery and putting us in slavery in the first place. So you wouldn't believe these people. Definitely in 2024 is heavily involved in this. You wouldn't believe that they would lower themselves to targeting innocent females as well. Females is the most targeted individuals, period. Black Lives Matter and black people in general are the most targeted people, period. You would not believe these people stalk people, follow them around, oppress them in the eyesight of the public. Until I moved to Morton, Pennsylvania, and actually it took me to run into some money before I started experiencing it and witnessing it with my own eyes. um, I never ever would have thought our people would be this low in 2024, or people in general, honestly, on a mass scale. This is not only going on in Morton, Pennsylvania. This is going on in Philadelphia. Forget that. It's going on across the world, really. But here in America, we always act like we're the ethnical standard. So I must address America. It's going on all around America, on a high level. It's people in all communities, and what they try to do is drive these people crazy and make these people appear crazy if they haven't drove them crazy already. You'll see the same kind of stuff Kanye was going through. That's what I always make a joke. I got from actually somebody online, a YouTube famous Richard. I'm sorry. They try and treat me like Kanye. They try and do me like Kanye. It was funny, but it's not funny because these people have literally been trying to do me like Kanye, oppressing me. Just hacking me out of everything, stalking me, antagonizing me, all kind of noise campaigns, just anything to try to disturb my peace of mind. But enough about me. Let's continue just exposing who these people are, because they put a mask on and they try to act innocent, especially the more intelligent ones. But no, they bring people out of jail, and use people out of jail. They use people from all walks of life, even prostitutes. And this was exposed in Project, what was it, Operation Midnight Climax. Yes, that's a real name that these people had. Look it up for yourself. Operation Midnight Climax. they was paying prostitutes and sex workers to literally do this to people and set people up and get people hooked on put people on LSD just so they could experiment and experiment with the mind. So it is different motives behind this. One, it always come back around to securing a budget and monetizing it and things like that. They definitely gonna get their ROI. They gonna get their return of investment for sure. But yeah, here more in Pennsylvania, the police department involvement is crazy. I'm sure they use community watch on another level. They would turn a whole community against you, and this is what they do to a lot of people, a lot of organizations in Philly. I'm going to expose how they was using PHA against a young lady, and I'm sure a lot of other people. They use a lot of services. We depend on internet service providers, everything. They utilize them. And it's crazy. They will censor you. They will do anything to disturb your peace. But I think you should look into it, and I'm not going to talk too long. I think I said enough to discuss you, enough to do research on this. They target disabled people specifically, literally. They go after the vulnerable. This is why females is on the top of their list, and this is why Black Lives Matter. They feel black people are more vulnerable, and that honestly we are kind of been at the bottom of the chain. Don't forget, they held us in slavery for over 400 years, and we still facing mental slavery. And they kept us knowledge from us. Why would they keep knowledge from the people? Why would they kill their own people if they taught black people? You have to question that. You have to ask that. And now they try to use it against us like we're just, scumbags or some kind of, what they are actually. But anyway, that's another story. We'll talk about that at a different time. But yeah, it's still going on. The same type of stuff that they targeted Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, the Black Lives Matter. The Black Panthers, all kind of people. You know what I'm saying? It's still going on, and our people is helping do this, man. Like everybody, definitely, I gotta keep yelling out Morton, Pennsylvania, because Morton, Pennsylvania has disgusted me. At first, it felt like a blessing. It was the best place probably I lived in, honestly. So take that and listen. It took a lot for me to say something like this. More in Pennsylvania, I felt like this was a blessing. It's a beautiful community. Probably one of the best communities as far as looks, but not what's on when I lift up the veil and show, what's on the inside of and the working of the people behind closed doors. You'll see some of them, and some of the biggest houses is the people that's involved with this, because they get money off of it. They sellouts. Same way our people who sold us into slavery before. These people are sellouts. I'm telling you. It will disgust you. It disgusted me a lot. It still disgusts me, to be completely honest. But yeah, a lot of people's involved in it. If you come out here and you ask them about, stalking, listen. And this is the other thing I want to mention. If anybody said my name, especially if they come into Philadelphia, into the community, and not only Philadelphia, I was in Derby for a while and stuff like that. If the same person that is saying my name is involved with the 3-letter agencies, just to make that perfectly clear, if they're trying to assassinate my character in any kind of way, and I'm going to expose this, I'm going to expose how far I came, my self-development, even though I was never a piece of trash. Like, I was never like them. I might have sold drugs at one point in my life to make a living and did little things, but I've never been a scumbag. That's one thing I've never been. So anybody, and it definitely if they tell you to keep quiet about it, that should be a red flag, because you should be able to expose me online. Like if you believed it, if you believed anything they say, expose me. I'm begging you. I'm begging anybody to expose me. Expose any bad thing you heard about me. Expose it, but you can't, because they had to tell you to be quiet. And this is the games that they play, point blank. Period. You know what I'm saying? Just to make this perfectly known and clear to you. If anybody came to any community speaking my name in any way, they are working with 3-letter agencies and they cannot be trusted at all. And working with law, and they setting people up. Point blank. Period. They've been trying to set me up for a while, in different ways. And these scumbags, there's plenty of things. So join the True I Speak podcast I have on YouTube. And you'll see the different devices and tactics. I'm exposing all of it. Protect your children, protect our future, and most importantly, protect our females, because that is what everything stem from and come from. So the fact that they is literally out here attacking females, and specifically black females, that is what everything come from. You know what I'm saying? So understand that, man. The severity of what's going on. These are some scumbags. And I've seen a lot of people that is supposed to be in the hood and stuff like that, literally working with these people. I'm telling you, like firsthand. And one of the other things I exposed was the fact, and you can see this, what they did with the sex workers and stuff like that is what they're still doing with the people that are getting out of jail and the people they using from jail, and the so-called hood people. They're giving these people get out of free jail cards. That's why they might not even be paying them. They just giving them get out of jail free cards, and they getting them out of jail. And these people are selling out and setting up innocent people, stalking and just doing all kind of crazy. It's disgusting. But look into it. Join the True Eye podcast. Check me out. I'm Raphael Rasheen. Or you might know me as Big Paul. So you might know me still as my street. Well, not my street name. It was my rap. My street name was Gam. And just the nickname they knew me for in the streets. So if you hear anything about Gam, I'm coming to the streets asking about Gam. You know what I'm saying? Or Rasheen, which is my real name, which a lot of you know me as, or my producer name, which was Gang War, but now it's Big Paws. You know what I mean? I go by Big Paws now. You know what I mean? I'm trying to put Gang War. We actually coming out with a CD, Big Paws versus, Gang War versus Big Paws. Big Paws is, I'm growing, man. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But Gang War was always a producer name. It was never the name I went by. People know me by GAM, GAM, which stood for Girls and Money at the beginning, and then it started transformed into God and Man. You know what I'm saying? Just to let you know my growth spiritually and where I'm at as a human being and growing up now. But yeah, look forward to that CD coming out. It's going to be Gang War versus Big Paws. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be crazy, man. It's going to have my grimy side, because a lot of people love that. And it's going to show how I evolved just as a human being. And I hope y'all, I'm going to definitely start uploading more podcasts, just showing how I evolved and my growth and where I'm at and where I've been at for a while. And if you don't know, before I end this, I put away rap. These people actually is the ones who got me back into rap. I released a song, Gangstalker, which is exposing them. And that was the first rap that I wrote, introducing me back to rap. Before that, I was studying health and trying to start a mentorship All of this is proven facts, documented. I have a lot of people I changed their life with self development and just, trying to heal them. I was a healer of my family and other people. I studied herbs and I was trying to start a mentorship. You know what I'm saying? I know I look crazy on one of my last on my Facebook post, but at that time I had just got out of surgery and I was on oxycodone, so my writing was a little off and stuff like that. But I was trying to expose them in the wrong way. But anyway, that's another story we speak about later. But this is what I was trying to do. Literally, it's documented proof. I was trying to start a mentorship, and they just started stalking me. They want you to stay asleep, so wake up. Wake the hell up. Our people is under attack. Our future is under attack. Not just black people, I'm telling you, white people, everything. They're doing this to a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? But we are the main targets, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, and the most targeted, should I say. But yeah, our future is under attack by these perpetrators that's walking around. They wear glasses. They bring people. They play dress up. They dress people up and you know what I'm saying. Put a veil to keep a veil over people's eyes. But for the most part, most law enforcement is involved in this. They definitely aware of what's going on. They know what's going on. Most it's crazy. And anybody in Morton, PA that say they don't know what's going on is heavily involved in it. They know exactly what's going on, especially if you one of my people that look like me, they know what's going on. So if they play stupid, they involved in it. Point blank, period. I'm Raphael Rashim again, and I'm out.